is the exercise. The tool is going to be the ball today, but the most important thing we're going to do, where we're going to start is just flattening and getting our core engaged and our pelvis into that really powerful position of neutral pelvis. Okay, so the tool, the way we're going to do it today, if you don't have a stability ball, you can use a lot of other things. Anything that will fit between your hands and your knees, okay? So if you have your ball, let's get it going. This is going to be a strength workout. Whew. Okay, so from this position, before we use the ball, let's go ahead and grab the right knee and then the left knee. We use my little cap off this. We're just doing alternating knee grabs. And from this position, guys, I want you to have your low back. Try to get it so there's no space. We should be getting better and better at this, and you should be starting to notice change in the way that your hips are moving, because we're working. So we're hip decoupling. Let's take this one. We've got the left knee. Everybody grab that left knee and just gently let the whole hips roll. We'll take it across. Right hand grabs that left knee, left arm up nice and high. Just get that nice twisting. Come back. We don't want to stay there too long. Right knee pulled into your chest. Let's rotate it across and right arm up. And just recognize what's tight. Okay? Back to the alternating knee grabs. Head should be relaxed on the ground. So this is the safest position there is for your low back and your spine. So it should give you that flat back. I'll tell you, a week ago when I did that, I automatically had it. I'm kind of progressing along with all of y'all. Okay, so the hands, shoulder width apart, spread the fingers apart. Knees are hip width, and you're just going to come into that dead bug position. And from right there, I lift my hips up just a little bit so I can flatten my back. So right here, I just want you to hold the ball. The knees are going to push into the ball, and the hands are going to push into the ball. We're doing an isometric contraction here, guys. Okay, so flatten your back. Ready? Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet are on the ground. Little big breath. Do a little decompression breath. Pull your shoulders away from your hips. Create space. Flatten your back. Spread your fingers out. Ready? Lift and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that back down. Nice big breath, shoulders into the back. One more time. Lift the knees, lift the feet, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. So from here, we're doing kind of the upside down, the dead bug bird dogs. So we're going to start this. We're going to progress into the full body movement. So the first one we're going to do, we're coming up into that strong dead bug position. We're going to take the right arm overhead and hold with 3 points of contact. Ready? Now the left. Hold the hips nice and still. Now the right leg. Get back to neutral. Now the left leg. There's no doubt I have to work hard for that. Right arm. Arms, not so much. Hold strong. Belly button tight to your spine. Right leg. Left leg. Right arm. If you don't have a ball, you can do nothing too. You can just hold your hands in that position. I'll join you. Right leg. Left leg. Right arm. This is all about holding your low back on the ball. One more round. Right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg. Good. Okay, set the ball down. Come on up into a wide stance. Square up your feet. From right there, guys, I want you to go ahead and drop your hips just about that far back, so not far, okay? Toes are strong on the ground. So from right there, we drop the hips back just a little bit, just like I just showed you. And all we're gonna do is rotate the upper body as one piece into the left leg. Come back. Rotate into the right leg. Come back. This is not moving. You see that stripe down the middle of my shirt? I'm moving as one piece through my upper body. Hip rotation, gentle, gentle. Let's go 2 more each side. 1, 2, and 2. All right, good. All right, let's keep the ball somewhat close, but don't, hopefully it won't come back and bother me. Okay, we're gonna go into that quadruped position, onto all fours. So from right here, we're gonna go toes tucked under. If you can comfortably get those toes tucked under, do it. Spread your fingers. And all we're gonna do is just the cat. This is a scaredy cat. Flex your spine, round your back, and then the cow. Head comes up, nice big arch. Cat and cow. 1 more. Okay, and we come back to neutral. From right here, we can take the small foam roller or a water bottle. And we're gonna put it on your back. And from right here, with a neutral spine, everybody hopefully has their 12-ounce water bottle sitting on their low back, right at the top of their sacrum. And we're just gonna go right arm, left arm. Right leg, left leg. Right arm, left arm. Right leg, left leg. And this is showing stability through the lumbar spine. This is hip extension, not lumbar extension. Okay, hopefully you're all good there. Your water bottle didn't fall off your back. Now we're gonna go into that full bird dog. So we're holding the belly button tight to the spine. Hips are neutral because we know that because the water bottle's not falling. We're gonna go right arm and left leg. And then come right back. We're just doing 3 each side. Hi, Kathy Silverstein, by the way. I miss you. Last one, each side. All right, get that water bottle off there. Let's grab the other water bottle. So now we have 2. Strength session, let's keep warming up. Feet inside of shoulder width. We're just gonna go lateral step or lateral front raise. These are only 2-pounders. Front raise, lateral, front, lateral, front. Get those shoulders nice and warm. Four more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, from right here, I want you to set an anchor with your lower body. Okay, so we're turning our toes in, knees are in. They're not going to touch because our heels are just we're more shoulder, hip width with the foot position. But just set that strong anchor. From here, we're just going to tip at the hip. We're going into the shoulder Ys. So from right there, we have a strong anchor, and this is coming straight out and a little bit to the front. So it's not a T, and it's not a big straight ahead. It's right in the middle. 45 degrees out from the shoulder joint. Here we go for 10. 1. Hold that neutral pelvis. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Okay, so now we got the shoulder blades kind of dancing on the rib cage a little bit, which is great. Okay, so let's grab your dumbbells or your kettlebells, number 1. So mine are 4K. This is about 10 pounds in each hand. Okay, everybody got that? Lighter kettlebells, number 1. And what we're gonna do is just get parallel stance, set an anchor so your feet are internally rotated a little bit. And all we're gonna do is a deadlift, a straight leg deadlift. And we're only going that deep. I don't care if you can go even further. We're going to knees with the load, come straight back up. Knees, 2. We're just gonna do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, just getting that tissue ready to go. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, from right there, we're gonna go a long stride and a wide stride. So it's long and wide. We've got lots of length. Right leg is back. Back foot internally rotated. So your heel is just a little bit further out than your toes. Right leg back, left arm up. We're just gonna rotate away. 1. And as you do that, that right hip is gonna come forward just a little bit. 3, 4. We're anchoring in on the left leg. 5, 6, reach up and away. 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. So that movement is an extension of where we just were. Going into internal rotation on our left leg, internal rotation on the right leg. Okay? So we're gonna make sure that that back foot, heel is just a little bit out of the toe. So it's in internal rotation just a little bit. This leg wants to go that way, but we're gonna anchor in. Okay? Left leg back, right arm up. 1. There's a little bit of forward drive with the back hip. 2, 3. We're starting to create space through the ribs and the hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Okay, we are strength. We are working strength. I want you to grab your heaviest dumbbells or kettlebells, okay? So mine are, I think these are about 28 pounds each. The other day we did some goblet squats. We're definitely gonna hit that again. But the first thing we're gonna do today is a deadlift. Straight leg Romanian deadlift. And it's Romanian deadlift is a straight leg deadlift. So we already primed it. We're doing this right here. We're not bending the knees. Okay, that's not what we're doing. We're not doing this. We're gonna tip at the hip, stick that butt way out. We're working through neutral pelvis. Grab those heavy weights. If you don't have the heavy ones, just use your moderate ones. We're gonna go 8 reps, okay? So right here, take a big breath, create space. Feet are straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We set that back down. Whenever you put your weights down, if Gary Albrecht is out there, you be careful on the first rep and the last rep. Picking things up, putting yourself in position to lift heavy load. Don't compromise form when you go pick up weights, okay? All right, we're gonna do a second set of that. Here's a little bit of a change. If you were just everyday Joe, you weren't someone engaged in a lot of other activities other than gym, which most of you are either runners, cyclists, or triathletes, or just active people, you don't need quite as much time between sets. We haven't figured out how strong you are yet. That'll come soon. Okay, so right here, strong lift. We got 8 reps again. Straight feet, big breath, decompress, and tip. 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gently set the weights down. Let's go into that wide stance again. Okay, feet turned in. This is a pretty wide stance. Hips to the back just a little bit, chest to the front. We rotate one side, then the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, a third set of Romanian deadlift. This is double arm, double leg, RDL. Here we go. Hold strong, stand tall, feet are straight, big breath, tip at the hip. 1, 2. If you want, you can add a nice glute squeeze at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gently set those down. Now, where we were talking about big, strong people and their lack of motion, that's not who we want to become. We want to become strong, mobile athletes. So when we go through 3 sets of 8, and then we move on to the next exercise, I'm usually going to put in something that's going to help you move better. So what we're going to do is I want you to put your dumbbell or your kettlebell out in front of you. We're going to start, let me do it this way so you can see how far back my hips go. We're going to get a nice wide stance, measuring sticks. So tuck 3 fingers under, measuring sticks. We're going to come from a big founder. So here's our founder. Shoulders are low, elbows are low, clavicles are wide, toes are on the ground, weight is on our heels. From right there, guys, we are going to drive the hips back until we get to the kettlebell. Massive hamstring. We're going to take our hands back to the shins, back up to the knees, back up to neutral. That is a founder into hips back, 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 back. Drop into your forward fold. Drop your head, look back between your knees. Drag your hands back to your shins. Come up to your knees, come all the way back up. Your arms are in long wing here. Drive your hips back, hands to the front. Drop those elbows. Founder. Drop forward. Drive your hips back. Get to your dumbbell. Toes are on the ground. Look back between your knees. Give me 2 big breaths here. 1. Big breath in through your nose. 2. Drag your hands back to your shins. Come up to your knees. Come up to long wing. Shake that out. Forward fold, wide founder into forward fold is one of the most useful positions that I have found for most of my athletes. And you are most of my athletes, so please keep me in the loop on how you feel. Okay, so we're gonna take that big opening that we just created on the back side of the body, and we're gonna take one of the kettlebell number 3 or dumbbell number 3. Dumbbell number 3 would be this is going to be a goblet squat, okay? So we drop down, grab the weight. It is tight to my chest. Feet are parallel, shoulder width. Drop into that squat. We got 8 reps. 1, 2, hips way to the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, hips way to the back. And 8. Set the weights down gently. From that position, again, we don't need a lot of rest because we're endurance athletes. We're gonna go into a high plank. And all I want you to do here is hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get on out of that high plank position. Right back to your kettlebell. We got 3 sets of 8. Ready? Reach down and grab it. Up into the goblet position. Here we go. 2. As I come up, I'm leading through my elbows. 4. This is no less than a front squat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. We're going back to the high plank position. This time, we're going to do alternating shoulder taps. Pretend that you have the water bottle on your hips. We're going to go 5 each side. 1, your hips do not rock. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, 10. 1 more set of squats. Heavy load. Shake that out. Here we go. Perfect position. Duplicate it. Trace that same line every time. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8. Woo! Okay, so you know the weight is right for you if when we got to 8, you probably could have done 3 or 4 more. Make sense? Now, if you could have done 20 more, you need more weight. And you don't need fancy stuff. I know if Tessa's on this workout today, Tessa has a rock. Tessa just graduated from college. She doesn't have a lot of stuff. She's moving back to Colorado. She's using boulders. So no excuses, guys. That's gonna be our new hashtag. It's not new, but no excuses is damn good stuff. Okay, so we've done our straight leg deadlifts. We've done our squats. We've done a little bit of rotation. We keep opening up the back side of the body. The next exercise I want to do is a bent over row, but I want to do it with double arm. So this is going to be heavy. It's not that your upper body's not going to be able to do it. We're going to do split stance, tip at the hip, only to the knee. And from right there, we're going to double arm row. Okay, last time we did a single arm row, which has a little bit more of a stability challenge. This is just physically challenging. Okay, so grab both weights, split stance, tip at the hip, only to the knee, 8 reps. Six, 7, 8. Come out of that and just rest. Shake that out. We're not going to take much more than a minute between sets here. That should be hard, but there's a lot of core in there too. Okay, you ready? This is also how you know that if you're lifting heavy enough weights, if you actually need the rest, you're right where you should be. Okay, right leg in front. Second set is the last set. Here we go. Start up tall, tip at the hip. Your right leg should be working hard. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Back to foundation training. Another expansion. So today was the first day that we've actually moved into a forward fold. Today, we're also going to do a little bit of windmill. Okay. So before we do the windmill, let's review arm tracing. So let's go toes together, knees together. This is where you kind of hope nobody's in the room because you're going to look kind of stupid doing this one. Okay, but they actually made a t-shirt that says it looks kind of stupid, but it feels fantastic. So you can see my hips are back just a little bit, maybe 2 inches here, hips to the back, okay? Setting an anchor, toes together, heels apart about 2 or 3 inches. My hips are back, my knees are tight together. Thumbs, mid-thigh, chin down, chest up. And we're just going to draw the thumbs all the way to the shoulders. From here, come all the way back down. Elbows straight up. Come back down. Thumbs, arm trace, the side of the body, elbows up. One more time. When you get up here, stay here. Elbows are both high. Thumbs are in my armpits. We are going to drop the elbows. Show me your hands. From here, you're going to reach behind your head. Find the sphere of tension and bring it all the way to the front. And I'll keep it right in the sun behind me there. The fingers are all touching each other. Drop that all the way behind your head. The thumbs trace along the shoulders. The hands are strong. Elbows come up. Arm trace all the way down. One more time. Arm trace all the way up. Elbows up, 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 high. Drop the elbows. Show me your hands. Reach behind your head. Squeeze your knees. Bring your hands out. Come to forehead height. Drive your hips to the back. Hands behind your head. Trace down your shoulders. Drop your hands. Elevate your elbows. And all the way back down. Arm tracing. If you don't think that'll help your swimming, you got another thing coming. That is a beautiful exercise for swimming. Arm tracing. So that would be a good thing to be doing on the pool deck when you can actually get back to doing that. Okay? All right, so let's go wide. I'm going to put all of that together now. Super wide stance. Toes are turned in, parallel the outside of your feet. Measuring sticks. Drop your shoulders. You're getting stronger and stronger in your upper back. From right here, we're going to elevate, just go ahead and expand the rib cage with 3 big breaths. 1, Keep the space. Load up your heels, drop your hips to the back, scoop your hands to the front. Hold that nice and strong. Create a little more space. From right there, we're going to go into a forward fold. We've been here once before today. Drive your hips back onto your heels. From right there, guys, we're going to arm trace, but we're going to lead. Think about this with me. The left hip is going to come across. The left hip is going to come across. And the right hand is going to arm trace. Look up. The left hip is going to unwind a little bit, come back to the middle. Let's do that same side again. So the left hip is coming across to the midline. We're arm tracing all the way up. Look up at that hand. The left hip is unwinding and the hand follows the hip, okay? Here we go. Right hip is coming across. Left hand, arm trace. You should feel that in your hamstring, your adductors. Arm trace back down. Come back to the kettlebell. Right hip across. Left arm goes all the way up. Left arm comes all the way back. Bring your hands back to your shins, back to your knees, all the way back up. All right, good job. From right there, we are going to go into a split squat. Okay, so if you have the two kettlebells, whether they're heavy or the dumbbells, I want them to be heavy if possible. Let's keep them both in the same side. We're going to go to 6 reps. Okay, so let's just grab both weights into a comfortable split stance. It's comfortable long. Big chest, dropping straight down, come straight back up. We got 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, 6. Step to the front, other leg back, big chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step together. Gently put those weights down. Shake that out. We got one more set of that. Split squats. That's hard. Okay, ready? Let's hit that one more time. This will be our last heavy set of the day. Split squat, double arm. Drop the hips, stand up tall. Left leg first, toes tucked under, 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step together, change sides. 4, 5, and 6. Whew. Nice, guys. All right, a little bit of stability and lighter weight. So if you feel roaring ready to go, you can grab kettlebell or dumbbell number 2. I am trashed. So I'm going to grab number 1, a lighter weight. For the kettlebell, we put it on the back of the wrist. If it's a dumbbell, just hold it nice and strong. We're going right arm, left leg. Single leg stability. I like to put my hand on my belly. We're going straight arm, 15 reps here. Okay, so this is single leg, single arm, offset load, overhead press. Ready? 15 reps. So I've got a little less than 10 pounds here. 8, 9, we're just going one set. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Same thing, other side. If you have a watch, flip it around. It's just easier if you have a kettlebell. Okay, right leg, left arm, overhead press, 15 times. 2, 3, 4. If you need to put the other foot down, do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. All right, have a seat. We're going to set an anchor right here. So the anchor is knees together, toes together, just like that. What I want you to do is take your hands across your chest, lean back just a little bit, hold your anchor strong. You should feel your abdomen really hanging on tight, and just stand there. Just stay there, don't stand. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Okay, so through that isometric hold with a strong anchor, the next time we do it, I want you to think about creating that space just like you do. So we're going to go into that long position. You're going to be very active through your core. And from that position, hip flexor, from that position, we're going to work the breath. Okay, so we're going to expand the rib cage. So toes together, heels apart, knees together, hands across the chest. If you're more comfortable or you want to, you can float your elbows to the side. That's actually kind of cool. Keep your chin tucked and create space. We're going to go 5 breaths. 3, squeeze your knees. 4, squeeze your knees. And last one. And there we have strength session number 2. I'm really hoping that you guys have good challenges. Can you, on your chat right now, go to your computer if you have one, say yes if you feel like the weight you have is heavy enough. And if you say no, then tell me on the chat what weight you think you need. So if you say no, I just want to know what weight you think you need. This helps me get to know you guys. Sarah Russell, hi. Hi, Tessa. You're going to have to find a bigger rock. I love that. Good, Nancy. No, 20. Good, Brad. Oh, you guys are doing so good. I may bump up 5 pounds. Good. Need 20 plus. Good, good. No weight is not enough. You guys, beautiful. By putting this in writing, you're kind of making yourself a promise. Oh, that's good, Hein. As long as you have both of them. Do you have 2 32-pounders? Hannah, I agree, maybe 25 to 30, but we're going to start doing our workouts. Hopefully you guys will come play with me at Rally a bit in the outside area. Good, guys. I like it. And you don't have to expand your home gym, y'all, like right away. You just need to have it in your heart and in your mind what you need. Yeah, Cyril, I think having stuff at home would be a really good investment. You know, it feels like at least for the next 8 months in the health and fitness business, if you can't get back to the gym, you need to make sure that you have the kinds of tools that will propel you to be better and to be stronger. Cyril, if I were you, I would get a set of 30s and a set of 35s. That's what I would get. Or get the kettlebells like I have. Amazon is starting to lighten up a little bit. You know, Catherine, I'm with you, renting out dumbbells and kettlebells with gyms. Most of ours are gone. I don't even know if I'll ever get them back, to be honest with you. We did write it down, but I think having 1, 2, and 3 in your home is really, really important for you. You know, my 1, 2, and 3, and I have a gym, but I have stuff at home. But my 1 is 10 or 7.5. My 2 is 15, and my 3 is 30. And I use 30 today. And I like the kettlebells, Yvonne. The question was, are kettlebells or dumbbells? I would get kettlebells because they are really versatile and they're easy to move around. And if you only have 1, that's not a big deal either. Nice job, Sebastian. It's nice to see you today. So hopefully everybody's feeling good. Just me doing that together. Anna, just type your question. I'm totally with you. Ellen, nice job. Actually, Ellen, for the goblet squat, I would really like to see you with the deadlifts a little bit heavier. And I know your form is good enough. So I would use the 15s. I'd say you're in the ballpark, but you have a husband, you could fight him for those weights. Because we know Rob needs a little bit more than that too. Brilliant, you guys. If you were able to tell us the number of reps ahead of time, that would, I would adjust the weights, got it. So when we're in this strength phase and we're doing number 1 heavy stuff, just know that the reps will be anywhere from 6 till 10, and I'll work on my cueing for that so that you guys are ready to go. And I'll always try to give you 1 rep. But that's super good feedback. Don't think you're hurting my feelings, guys. I have really thick skin. So you can tell me things and ask for things. I want to be there and be good. Nancy, you should be all set with your on-demand. Brian worked with that yesterday, but let's get you on the call and make sure that we get that set. You guys are doing so well. I know that for me, I don't usually get the chance to work out this much. So I can kind of really I have this feeling with you guys how it's going, because I'm going with you and I'm learning with you and I'm getting stronger with you. So I go hiking and I just can feel the changes in my body already. So I know that just drives me to be better for you. So take care. You can totally shoot me emails if you have questions. There's lots of mail coming my way, so I might be a little slow, but I'm working hard to get it all done. So I bless you all. I'm thankful for you all. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and just kind of peace out, okay? Thanks, guys.